All right, let's try that again. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. That's so funny. Hey dudes, John here, and welcome back to another Minecraft how to build. And we're going to be building some really cool farms today. Yeah, I know, farms. That's super exciting, but they're super handy. And we're going to be building a few of these things. And we're going to probably try to split this up amongst a few episodes. So if you guys are so interested, give me a big fat like down below at the end of this video if you guys liked it. So let's go ahead and jump out of F5 and jump into our very first farm. We're going to be doing a few underground over there, and we're going to be doing some real farms over here, as well as a chicken farm and some other really basic stuff. So the most simple farms are stuff like these. This is the one I used to build a long time ago. It's chicken farm. You get a bunch of chicken eggs and you start throwing them in the water here, and there's a hopper down below, and it collects eggs. But there's a much easier way of doing it that I've used recently. This is something I built like years and years ago, and then I realized that it was unnecessary for all that space. This is if you really want something basic, really super stripped down. I like this house thing because it feels more like a chicken coop. You know what I mean? So it feels kind of nice and substantial, but there's a much easier way of doing it. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna punch a hole in the ground here. I'm gonna put down 2 chests, another hole here. I'm gonna put down a hopper pointing at that chest. So I'm gonna crouch down. I'm gonna point at that chest. It's gonna bam. There's a chest there, a hopper there. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna place another chest there. The reason being is because eggs collect really fast. So it's going to dump into this chest, and this is going to dump into this chest, and this is going to be where the main storage, the initial storage, and then it's going to fill up into here. I always use 4 chests and 2 hoppers for this kind of system because it does fill up so fast. This is just me while I was building all the rest of this stuff here. So for about an hour's worth of work, maybe 2 hours worth of work, I collected that many eggs. So you can tell it collects really fast. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to drop a hopper on top of this chest right there, like that. So it's just going to point right into it. So we got 2 hoppers and 4 chests. I'm going to put those up there. That's going to be good. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take some dirt and I'm going to build this up. I'm going to switch this to daytime first of all. And I'm going to build this up a little bit. And I'm going to surround it like this just for dirt, for temporary, and I'm going to drop a glass block there. I'm going to put a dirt block there. I'm going to put a glass block there and a dirt block there. And finally a glass block there. And then I'm going to remove that one and put a glass block there. Now I can remove that dirt, all the dirt. Unnecessary. I usually use dirt for stuff like this, kind of like scaffolding. I guess if you have scaffolding, you can use scaffolding. But I don't have scaffolding. I use dirt. So I'm going to make these too tall, just like this. And then in the top here, eventually I'm going to put down a trap door. But for now, I grab myself a bunch of eggs. So you're going to collect a bunch of eggs throughout the world. If you have chickens nearby or whatever, run through and pick up all the eggs. And I'm going to go through. I'm going to throw in a bunch of these eggs until we get ourselves a chicken. Now, I don't know if it's been more rare, but I've noticed that I get a lot less. There we go. A lot less chickens lately with these eggs. And if you use a quarter stack or 16, I guess it's a full stack of eggs, right? 16. You get 2 chickens. That's all you really need is 2 chickens to start off with. Once you have 2 chickens and they're fully grown, you start feeding them. You give them some seeds like that. And then later on, they'll start having baby chickens. But the baby chickens can't have baby chickens. So there you go. So now we got to wait for them to grow. And then while they're growing, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put this trap door there. I'm going to put another block there, and I'm going to put a trapdoor there. That way it opens up there, and I can remove that block. That way I can open it up if I need to throw more chicken eggs in there, and if I need to feed them too as well. So now while it's raining, yay, and these chickens are growing, we can go ahead and do something else in the meantime. Yeah, I didn't mention you will need a ton of seeds as well. I mean, temporarily, you can take those seeds and throw them down there, and wait till those chickens are fully grown. And once they're fully grown, we can start feeding them. Yeah. All right. So now sugarcane and bamboo. Super easy. Bamboo farm, chicken farm. You can do a single one if you want to. You don't have to do what I'm going to do right now. You can do one that's super simple. But we're going to go ahead and do this. The farms are essentially exactly the same. It's no different than one or the other, right? The only difference is whether or not we're going to need water behind it to grow the sugar cane. I'm going to grab 1 bucket of water, a hopper, a couple chests. I'm going to use a couple observers, 7 pistons, 3 repeaters, a bit of redstone, and then wood of choice, whatever I need. Then I'm also going to use a button, and then I'm going to use either 1 piece of sugarcane or 1 piece of bamboo. 7 pieces would be better because we're going to make a 7 wide little builder thingamafinger. That's the technical term for it. It's a builder thingamafinger, just in case you didn't know. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to place the blocks right behind it. I'm going to go ahead and move some of these things out of the way, and I'm going to put some wooden block there, and I'm going to make this kind of go in this direction here. We're going to make this one for bamboo. So I'm going to place a bunch of these wooden blocks down, 7 of them to be exact, and then I'm going to place regular pistons right on top, just like this, right on top of that one. The reason why you don't want them on the bottom is because you need the main source block to stay there, so they grow. So you don't want them to not do that whole growing bit. It's really important that they do that. And it doesn't matter how tall you let them grow. These grow really, really tall, obviously. They'll get way up there, but it's not necessary. You can stop them 4 blocks high and it'll run just more often. It's really entirely up to you. I'm going to do it short. I'm going to start from here. I'm going to make it even all the way across. And then this is where our highest point will be, is going to be, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks high. Again, it's not necessary to go even more than 3 blocks high if you really don't want to. It's just really entirely up to you. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to take some blocks. We're going to put them behind it like so. And we're going to take some redstone and we're going to run it along lines here. Oh no, it's got to be the height of, doesn't it? It sure does. That was dumb, John. So if I put those right behind it like that, and I'm going to place a button there just so we can test it out to see if it works. And it does. There it goes. Okay, so all of these break really fast, and that's fine. But that's going to be a manual design. We don't want a manual design. We want it to be auto magic. And to make it auto magic, we need to make this climb up a little way. So we're going to remove that, and we're going to make a step right there, and a step right there, and a step right there, and then one right there. And that's technically where we're going to be putting this guy. Bam. This guy is going to sense when this block changes. So when this fully grows, it's going to sense that, and it's going to pop off this entire row of redstone. Now the problem here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The problem here is the length that we have here. We can remove those are not necessary. The length that we have here is too far for the redstone signal to carry. So what we could do is I could put this 1 block away and make this 1 block further like this. And then keep that redstone there. And then we're going to go downhill like this. And then I could take one of our repeaters, which I put down 3 repeaters. You probably only need 1 or 2 all in all. So as soon as this grows, let's go ahead and test this out. This does need redstone on top of it like this. Otherwise it won't work. So there we go. There we go. So that works beautifully. So you've got the observer, and then it kind of goes in that order. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to make this kind of go the entire length, and I'm going to put down another observer. And the reason why I'm placing down 2 observers instead of 1, and you can get away with just 1. You don't need both. It's not necessary. But bamboo grows at different rates. So if the outside one and the inside one you have kind of clocked for observers, then you're good to go. If you want to put an observer across all of them, you can do that too. It's really entirely up to you. So we have the base of this all, the basics of this all built, right? So I'm going to go ahead and build this on up like this. And the reason why I'm doing that is because you notice some of the bamboo will fall behind it. And we don't want that. We want it all to kind of stay in one spot. And that's right here. And I'm going to remove some of this stuff here because I'm going to need this space here. Thank you very much. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to block this off just like this. And I'm going to block this off just like this. The issue here is loss of bamboo in the foreground. So we can either do a rail system or a water and hopper system. The rail system is the most efficient out of all of it. If you guys have seen the rail system, I'll go ahead and do one really fast. It's really easy. It's not difficult by any means. Okay, rail system, super simple. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to place down our chest. I'm going to place a chest down just on the outside there. Then I'm going to go right here and I'm going to point at the chest. I'm going to crouch down, point at the chest with my hopper and go bam, just like that. And then I'm going to take my rail. I'm going to put it on top of there and on top of there. And I'm going to go on top of here and on top of here, as well as put a couple there. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead. I'm going to link this up to here. I'm going to link this up to here. I'll link this up to here and link this up to here, just like that. And that'll make it run a lot smoother. And then I can put a redstone torch there, a redstone torch there. Actually, what it can do. So I kind of have this dug out. It's 7 by 3. And then I'm going to put a rail there and a rail there. Okay, so I have this kind of bowing around like so. Okay, this should hopefully grab everything except for the one spot. Okay, so I'm going to take my minecart with hopper and I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to give it a nudge. Let's put it here and give it a nudge. There we go. So now we're going to take our dirt and I'm going to refill this area in. So now we have a minecart kind of running around this entire area. And what we can do is take our same old oak planks that we had before and kind of encompass this entire area. And you could surround this with glass just so you can kind of see it. But this entire area, whenever this builds up, it's going to automatically collect the bamboo. Let's go get some glass. You don't have to use glass. You can use nothing. You can literally just use solid wood and it will be just fine. I'm going to use glass just so you can see what it is I'm talking about. And I'm going to put one gate in right here. So that way, if it does get stuck, anything does get stuck, I can run in and collect it all. So I'll show you what I mean by this. I'm going to grab some bone meal. Let's go ahead and do that again. And let's test it out. And bam. Okay, now the minecart's going to kind of run around. And it should collect everything. Most everything. Let's go see. Let's go check it out. And we got 14 pieces in there. And plus the stuff that we chopped down earlier, 30 some pieces in there. That's not bad. Let's grab some stairs. And there we go. Got ourselves a nice little bamboo farm. Now, bamboo farm, again, it's not going to be perfect because stuff is going to get stuck on the bamboo itself. And I don't know why that one's not picking up, but it's not going to for whatever reason. But that's why we have this gate. You can run in and grab lost pieces. There will be a little bit lost, but it's not too shabby. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing, but we're going to make it a lot simpler. And we're going to make it just with our bamboo. With our, sugar cane, which is going to be a much simpler task because I'm going to do a single run only. So with this, I'm going to grab some. So I'm going to go put my one bucket of water. I'm going to dig one hole. I'm going to put a bucket of water there. And then I'm going to take my block of choice, which is going to be that. And I'm going to cover that up. I'm going to go like this. There we go. We got that covered up. Then we're going to put our bamboo right there. That's where our bamboo is going to grow. And we're going to take our single piston. We're going to place our piston facing this direction here. And we're going to take our observer and we're going to place it right on top there. So I'm going to make this go like this, 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 and this. So I got 2 blocks behind going this way and then 2 blocks above going this way. Going in either side will do. And then I'm going to take this block. I'm going to face it. No, I'm going to face it down. So the face will go down and the redstone signal will go up. And I'm going to make this run around this way. So when that bamboo grows, there it goes. Okay, so when you place a piece of, sugar cane doesn't grow with bone meal. So there we go. It's going to pop it off every single time. The thing is, I don't want to make it where it's super encumbersome. I really only want it to fall into one spot. So I'm going to put down I'm going to punch this hole, and I'm going to put a chest right there. Yeah. And then I'm going to put a hopper pointing into that chest just like this. Then I'm going to take glass and I'm going to encompass this guy here like so. And I think I can still access that with glass there. Yes, I can. And that's all I really need is this. Now it's going to fall in. Now the only downfall here is that any sugarcane that lands on top of itself there will stay there indefinitely. So if we could test this out by simply going, most of it's going to get pushed away, which is nice because it's so close. It's got some kind of attraction to it. So when it grows, it'll just constantly pop off just like that. And that'll be good. So we can leave this there and it'll grow just fine. Or we can make it taller if we want to. If we want to make this go up a little bit more, we can. So we can let more bamboo grow, or more sugar. I keep saying bamboo, but I mean sugarcane. I really do. We can make that point up there and go boom. And that's going to do the same function. And then we can close it off with glass again. And I can remove this one actually and put glass there. So now when the sugarcane grows, it will constantly pop off and land inside there. And you have yourself a nice sugarcane little tiny factory. You can make it big like this if you want to, or you can make a single one here if you're not looking to grab a bunch all at once. Super simple, not a whole lot to it. Like I said, all you need for that one is an observer, a single piston, a single hopper, a bucket of water. Bone meal doesn't work. A single piece of sugar cane, and a couple of chests, plus your block of choice, whatever that may be. I used wood, obviously, and glass, and that did it. And then you also need a few pieces of redstone to make everything kind of trip and trigger, and it works out just fine. There you go. It's super simple, nothing to it. Like I said, there might be that one piece that's random that'll fall in there, but it'll be quite all right. We're going to do the regular farm. We're going to do some XP farms and stuff like that on the next go. And if you guys want to see those, let me know by simply smashing that like button down below. And we're going to do some stuff with bees and some stuff with Skelebanes, getting some bone meal and things like that. So it'll be really fun. If you guys want to see more of those, let me know by, like I said, by simply smashing the like button down below. It lets me know that you guys enjoyed this video and that you guys watched it till now. If you guys are at all new to this channel, if you guys can click that subscribe button, it does help the channel out a great deal. And while you're at it, if you click the little bell, there is a creeper underneath my chicken farm. And if he blows up right now, he's going to destroy the entire thing. If you guys click that little bell, that stupid little bell, it turns on notifications and it lets you dudes and dudettes know when we upload our videos. And until next time, guys, see ya.